So if you're planning to party, it's always a good idea to make sure that you're well rested, that you've eaten something and you're not going to take something on an empty stomach.
And that you've got something there ready to go once the party stops, whether that's in 6 hours or whether that's in 6 days. Keeping hydrated and looking after one another and keeping food present the whole time is so important. A piece of toast goes a long way.
If you're using things like G, having a way on your phone of keeping track of how often you're doing it, making sure you've got measuring devices for it, and that your friends know what's happening so they can keep an eye on you if you get into trouble. Similarly, if you're going to be injecting the drugs, then it's really important that you think about having the right equipment, that you'll be in situations where the whole process will be clean and you'll be protected from infections.
Another really important thing when it comes to pre-planning your partying is to set yourself a budget. If you're not so great at avoiding the temptation after 6, 12, 24 hours of running to the ATM and stocking up again, you might want to take out enough cash that you need, say, for a cab home, and keep your card at home so you don't get that temptation.
When you're on drugs, you don't really feel like eating that much, but if you're going to be out dancing for 8 hours and then at a friend's house till midday the next day, you probably want something just to line your belly. The only thing that I'm able to eat when I'm on drugs are mandarins, and they're really, or like any fruit really. I'd really recommend eating some fruit in the middle of a bender.
I guess definitely communication, things like not using alone, making sure that you have someone who's checking in on you.
If you're going on like a 2-day bender, it's always important that even if you can't get to sleep, you just lie down and shut your eyes for an hour. That really makes a difference to the rest of your night the next night. And you have to know that when you haven't had that much sleep, things do get a bit trippy. It's partly the drugs, it's partly not having enough sleep, it's partly exerting your body a lot, that like dancing a lot and you don't normally do that type of fitness. It's partly not drinking enough water, it's partly smoking lots of cigarettes. All those things have a factor to how you feel in your come down, how you feel for the rest of your bender or anything like that.
If it is a drug that may warp your sense of time and you may feel like topping up, make sure you have a little alarm clock on your phone to let you know whether it's time or not.